Mikey and Banana Friend, we need to get the right size to go through those portals.
They'll help us get rich. Let's do it. Let's go there and make a ton of money.
I'm even curious who'll earn the most. I need to be the smallest. Mikey and Banana Friend have already left, so I can't fall behind them. Let's go right now. I wonder which of the three of us will get the richest. All right, let's get started. Mikey and Banana Friend led me to some strange structure. It says here if we want to get rich.
These aren't ordinary portals. You can really make a ton of money there. We need to choose who goes into which one and what we get.
It really looks really cool if we can get the money. The other question is, what do we need to do to get it?
There are probably challenges inside these portals, but we need to each go to our own portal. Who will choose which portal?
I personally want to go to the biggest portal. There's definitely a ton of treasure there. That's why I won't give up this place to any of you. If necessary, I'll jump in right now and take it for myself.
Mikey seems serious about going to the biggest portal. Of course, we don't know what awaits behind each one. Everything there really is random.
I'm generally okay with Mikey choosing the biggest portal. No one knows what awaits us there, and there's no point in rushing anyway.
On the contrary, I'm against it. We need to somehow fairly coordinate this, and everyone will get what they draw. Maybe we should draw a wand? That way we can figure out who got which portal.
No, JJ, you're just complicating things. I'll just pick one portal and you and Banana Friend can negotiate the next two. You won't be richer than me anyway.
You're simply deciding for us what's best for us, but you have absolutely no understanding of fairness. Each of us should get the best chance at the best portal we can get.
Since we don't know what awaits us beyond these portals, let each of us do what we have to do. I'm genuinely interested in taking the first portal. If I said I'd take it, then I will. I'll just jump in, and you'll have no choice but to watch.
Oh no, friends. It looks like Mikey really did just up and jump into the portal. There's really nothing we can do about it. We'll just have to wait for the results and then choose our portals. But I'm sure Mikey will be wrong.
Okay, friends, I jumped into the portal I thought was the richest. So I need to do everything I can to make sure I earn some money here and return to our world with the money.
Come on, Mikey, show us all your skills. Why did you decide to cut the line? Banana Friend and I are keeping a close eye on you.
Most likely, there's one major challenge awaiting me here, and that's math. I'll need to solve a couple of tasks, and then I'll be able to get the key to the main chest.
You really got a challenge you could easily fail. I wonder how much they'll pay you.
That's probably where all this treasure is. But why was I so unlucky with the challenge? I was expecting some parkour or mob battle, but I got something I'm truly weak at. I hope you friends will help me solve all these math problems.
Personally, I want to support Mikey, even though I find it that he fell into such a trap and now his tasks could keep him there for a very, very long time.
Now I need to grab a brush and start drawing the correct answers. Apparently, if I get something wrong, they won't give me the key to the chest.
Now we'll see how well you studied, Mikey, because I'm more than sure you won't be able to pass this task the first time. You'll have to go back.
I'm absolutely not going back. The first task is 5 plus 3. It's pretty simple, but you guys can answer it along with me. That's 8.
Well, at least you managed to solve something with the first task. But what's next? Will you be able to pass all of this just as successfully?
I know JJ got in your way and got into that portal, but don't stop me from solving all these problems. I know my own strengths perfectly well, and I'm ready to handle anything.
We'll see how much money you get from this portal. I have a feeling you won't be able to take anything at all. That will be your biggest mistake.
But if I succeed, I'll be the one laughing at you. Because you'll definitely get the worst portals with the least money. That's when I'll come to you.
In any case, we'll see where this all leads. For now, Banana Friend and I are waiting for you to come out, and then we'll take our tests.
As for me, I keep answering all these math problems. 3 plus 4, 6 plus 1. I thought it would be something more complicated. For example, in this task, the answer is 7. It's really much simpler than I thought. JJ just decided to make me think I'd have big problems.
I just really wanted you to fail at everything, because you were so bad at cutting in line and choosing the portal for yourself. Maybe I'd like to go there?
Well, it's just that my initiative is higher than yours, and I'm used to taking whatever I want. So you'll have to wait a little. Maybe you'll be going through all this at the very end.
Personally, I'm not worried about having to pass any tests. For me, this is really the easiest thing. I'll be more than prepared for anything, and you'll get all your money from the portal.
JJ is obviously serious, so I simply can't lose to him. I need to collect everything and see this through to the end. It's only a little while now, and I'll get my coveted key. Okay, at the very end, the answer will be 4! I'm more than confident I answered everything correctly. And now all I need to do is take all my money and become incredibly rich!
I'll really laugh if you don't get paid for such a simple test, and you're the poorest of us to enter the portal and take the money.
You can hope for anything. Apparently, the answer to each of the solutions really does match the combination to the suitcase they gave me. Apparently, there's a key to the chest in there, and I just need to enter those numbers.
I enjoyed this challenge, but I hope Banana Friend and I get lucky and something even more interesting happens. I'm not going to just lose to Mikey and let him become the richest.
Great, I finally got my key, and now it's time to open the chest. There will definitely be money in there. Oh no, how is that even possible? Why is there so little money? I thought I was going to become incredibly rich this time.
You actually made a mistake and went to the worst portal? I can't believe your luck, Mikey. Banana Friend and I are going to laugh at you here. You made the biggest mistake of all.
Hey, don't even think about laughing at me. I was just unlucky. Maybe all the other portals will be just as short on money and you won't be able to get anything out of them. Then, compared to you, I'll be incredibly rich.
As much as I'd like to support you, Mikey, but I doubt you'll actually have more than us. Now, all we have to do is choose the portals and go through them. For now, Mikey, you'll keep all your small change.
Okay, Banana Friend. Apparently, Mikey was really upset with us and decided to leave here. Now he'll go and buy himself some cookies with all the money. Now, we need to decide who's going to go through the next portal.
I want to ask you to give me the middle portal. Although I know I'm just being Mikey, I want to ask you if you're okay with it.
Yes, of course. But how will you get to the right size? Do you have any plan for that?
Of course. I'll build a special mechanism with a piston that will drive me into the ground and make me much smaller. That way, I can enter the portal and see what's there.
It certainly sounds pretty dangerous, doing something like that to get into the portal. But if you don't mind, then try it and climb inside. What kind of challenge will await you there?
I don't know myself. Right now, my task is simply to become smaller so I can get there. That will be much more difficult than usual. But I think my plan will work. And everything will go as I want.
This mechanism is quite simple, but it will definitely work as it should. And Banana Friend will go into the middle portal. I don't think it will be the same challenge as Mikey's, but I hope it's not too easy either.
Great! Now that I'm little, I can actually go further and see what awaits me in this portal. Mikey certainly won't be coming back because we laughed at him and his riches.
You really have become half your size, Banana Friend. Show Mikey what you're capable of and become much richer than him. Then there's only one more portal left, which I'll have to get into.
The most important thing is that I pass this test, because if I can't pass it, then I won't be able to become rich and get so much money. I'll be incredibly upset about that.
This time, I'll also support you and monitor your test. If anything, I'll give you some tips and help you so you can definitely become rich, and these portals pay for themselves.
You're a true friend, JJ. I hope that each of us gets what we deserve. In any case, I'll also be interested to find out what awaits me ahead and whether I can handle it at all. After all, tests can be different.
Personally, I have no doubt about your success. You just need to step inside the portal, and then you'll decide everything you need to do. Of course, I wouldn't really want you to be richer than me.
It's a matter of luck for each of us. After all, we were all on equal terms and knew nothing about these portals.
Then, since you've prepared for everything, all you need to do is jump into the portal and see what awaits you there. I hope you succeed and become much richer.
Thank you, JJ. I'll do everything in my power to win this competition. I won't lose to you that easily either. So be prepared to face your challenge.
So friends, I'm down to the last and smallest portal. I need to figure out how to shrink myself and get there. Banana Friend is already entered, and I just need to watch him and figure out what my challenge will be and what I need to prepare for. But I'm more than confident I can handle it all.
So, now I'm inside my portal. Apparently, my challenge will be getting past all those laser traps. They're apparently too dangerous for me. If I get caught in there, they'll instantly destroy me.
Wow, that's really tough. But you have a slight advantage. You're small enough to fit literally anywhere.
I didn't even think about it at first, but JJ is right. Being tiny will help me get past all these lasers and around them. I'll be able to jump over them and, of course, reach the very end.
The most important thing here is to take your time, and you'll definitely win. The faster you do everything, the worse it will be. The main thing here is not to hit anything, and then you can take all your money.
Your advice is quite helpful, JJ. If it weren't for you, I would have really serious problems. But now, I have a chance to get through it all on the first try.
You're really doing very well, and those lasers can't hit you. It'll be a big success if you keep up the pace and make it to the very end. I wonder how much money you'll get.
I'm curious myself. It's not for nothing that I'm taking so many risks here. All this has to pay off. Otherwise, I'll just destroy this portal and no one else will fall for this trick.
Banana Friend really has a tough test. One mistake, and he could lose right here and now. We don't even know if we'll get any extra tries, or if we'll just have to get through it in one.
Yoo-hoo! I already reached my chest. However, I see there's some kind of lock on it. Apparently, there's another chest somewhere on this level that I need to find and get the key from.
That's really a bad idea. You'll probably have to go back and look for it somewhere. If you end up somewhere, it could be a big mistake.
Most likely, this chest should be somewhere at the beginning. They really hid it cleverly, so there's no way to get it along the way or when you're at the finish line. Unnecessary difficulties!
But at least you've gotten the hang of it and are doing everything really effectively. Getting past these lasers won't be a problem for you anymore, and it'll only buy you a few seconds. You'll definitely win.
Anyway, that was a really cool challenge. I definitely enjoyed it more than Mikey's. At least I got to jump around and have some fun.
I hope my challenge won't be that hard, because will I actually have to fight a boss? Then that would be a big problem. After all, I'll be incredibly tiny and my attacks will be very weak.
To get to that chest, I need to pick up a couple of blocks and build a small ladder. That's the only way to get higher. And, of course, get that tea.
They've given you too many challenges, but I still think you can handle it. This is practically the end of your challenge, and soon you'll be incredibly rich.
I want to go and spend all my money. Buy something truly useful. Maybe build a real house or something. I thought it was cool.
Just don't spend it all on weird things, because I'm pretty sure Mikey will spend all his little money on cookies and a good time. He's really upset right now because we made fun of him.
It's not our problem that he's so upset about everything. We just pointed out that he went first and didn't get anything. I think it was pretty funny, and we needed to teach him a lesson so he doesn't overthink things. So, now I've got the key, and I'm off to open my chest. Yoo-hoo, friends! Just look at all this! I really do have a lot of money. Now I'm definitely going to be richer than Mikey, and I'll be able to afford a lot of things.
Congratulations, Banana Friend! You really deserve this money. You passed a very difficult test and got what you deserved. This is really cool.
Now that I've collected all this money, I can leave this portal and return to our world. There, I'll spend it all and have a good time. That's the most important thing.
Now I need to prepare to go to the last and smallest portal. Banana Friend and Mikey have already passed their tests, so I can't just ruin everything.
I'm still incredible, and I'm glad I was able to pass this test without any difficulty.
I see, Banana Friend, that you've truly become incredibly rich. You'll be able to buy all sorts of interesting things. But now I have challenges ahead, and I hope I can handle them.
All I can say is good luck, because you're in a really tough spot. You need to somehow become super tiny to get through this portal.
I'll really have to think hard to become super tiny. I have an idea, of course, but it might be too risky. What if it doesn't work out?
Hey! Banana Friend also managed to pass his challenge and get even more money than me? How is that possible? I was sure I chose the best portal.
No, Mikey, you didn't choose the best portal, by far. Your haste really helped us out. I hope I get a lot of money too. Banana Friend, I need your help. Can I borrow some money from you and then return it when I go through my portal?
Of course, JJ. Just make sure you give it all back to me. I'd be incredibly happy about that, and I'll really be watching you and how you do everything. After all, your test could be quite serious too.
This time, I'll definitely have a more effective plan. I'm going to use all this money to go to the witch and buy a shrinking potion from her. Then I'll become super tiny and be able to enter the portal. That'll be the beginning of my plan to get through it and become rich. Apparently, Banana Kid has decided to go mind his own business too. Mikey's offended and doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Oh well, now that all the problems are solved, I just need to find out if the witch sells the potion or not. Because if she doesn't sell anything, then I'll just be wasting both time and money. Then I'll have to come up with a completely different plan. How do I get through my portal? Okay, now let's go to the witch and try to buy a potion that will make me tiny. If everything doesn't go according to plan, I'll have to do something else. I hope you, friends, support me, because this isn't the easiest situation. If everything doesn't go according to plan, Mikey will definitely laugh at me, because I won't become rich. Witch, hello! I urgently need a shrinking potion from you. After all, I have a challenge ahead of me for a very rich portal.
Yes, you can come in and buy it. There won't be any problems. Good luck on your adventure.
It was actually much easier than I thought. I just went to her, gave her the money, and took the potion. I thought I'd have to do something else. But this only makes it easier for me, because I can focus on my task. Yoo-hoo, friends! I just drank this potion and literally immediately became really tiny. Now I can definitely enter the portal and start exploring. But so far the challenges have been really easy. Did my size just make me get the hardest one? If there's a truly difficult challenge, I'd have to prepare somehow. But since I don't even know what it might be, I'll just have to go there and hope for the best. In any case, the reward will definitely be greater than Banana Friend and Mikey's, because this will be the hardest challenge of them all. If I can pass it on the first try, I'll be truly happy. I don't want to waste time, much less attempts, just to collect my prize and become rich. I'm already mentally prepared for this battle, if there really is a boss. But I'll only find out if I just jump into the portal and see for myself. Wish me luck, because only luck will help me this time. I'm jumping into the unknown and I intend to win at any cost. Friends, just look at this! There's some weird wall in front of me. I can't jump over it because I'm too tiny. But how do I get past it? I can't even see what could be in there. Maybe there's something useful in the chest? Oh, there's some kind of tool here. If I'm not mistaken, I could use it to dig inside these blocks and proceed further without any problems. But all this will take a lot of time, and I hope I make it to the very end and collect my prize. Right now, my task is really simple and very clear. I just need to pick up this tool and use it to dig to the other side. Most likely, my chest is somewhere there. But maybe I also need to somehow find the chest with the key that Mikey and Banana Friend had. No one will just give me my money if I just get to the very end. That would be too easy, and I need to proceed carefully. I don't yet know if this challenge is harder or easier than all the others. It seems weaker than Banana Friend's, but harder than Mikey's. So I don't even know what reward I can expect or whether I'll even be able to become super rich. We'll see very soon as I find all this and open the main chest. All my treasures will definitely be there. Of course, I can't see anything here at all. And I hope, friends, that you can give me some advice. After all, this could already be some kind of labyrinth. I need to get to the very end and get through this. Then I can get at least some money and show Mikey and Banana Friend that I beat them this time. I'm more than sure that my chest will be filled to the brim. I can definitely get around them and take all the money without any problems. There's nothing cooler than that, in my opinion. In any case, this is the only way we can finish this. I definitely don't intend to give in to them both. And if I win, I'll share some money with them so that we all become very rich and can spend all this money on a useful thing or just have a good time. I don't need much at all. Somehow I feel like I'm already pretty close to the end. As soon as I get there, I'll definitely get through. And there is no boss mob here. Woohoo! Woohoo, friends! I finally did it! I finally made it to the other end and found my chest! It was quite difficult to find a passage here and dig it. I thought I'd need a key, but there's not even a lock. It turns out I was actually able to just dig through without any problems and not worry about any kind of protection. So it turns out I'm definitely going to become number 1, even though the challenge wasn't so difficult that I could really just go and get much more. But I'll hope for the best and definitely not give up. Let's see what's there. Wow, friends, just look at it all. There really are a lot of emeralds, diamonds, and all the money. I'm definitely going to become incredibly rich. But as I said, I need to give Mikey and Banana Friend a piece. They definitely deserve it as much as I do, and I hope this will only strengthen our friendship.
JJ, are you really going to share all your treasures with us? I behaved so badly that you can just forget about it. I did a lot of bad things.
Mikey, there's nothing wrong with what you did. You wanted to get a lot of money and become rich. I understand, but you need to understand that you can't treat your friends like that, because we'll always help you and of course support you. I'm always ready to give you my diamonds.
JJ and Banana Friend, forgive me for what I did. I'm really sorry now, and I won't do it again. I don't care about the money anymore, even though you want to give it to us. I want to be your friend and just have fun with you.
I personally wasn't upset with Mikey. He's my friend and we had a good time today. Now, we need to go rest a bit, watch cartoons, and eat cookies.
Yeah, we did a great job showing all 3 portals and all the different challenges. Some were difficult and some were very easy, but we all definitely became rich thanks to them. I hope we'll continue to show something like this.
Next time, completely different portals should appear. And let them give us some kind of magical things. Either make us stronger or give us some kind of magic?
That would be really great if it were true. Anyway, since we were able to pass all these trials, according to Banana Friend, we should go and get some rest. Go watch cartoons and just relax. So friends, we'll see you very soon. Bye everyone!
Yes, friends. Bye, everyone, and see you soon. We'll definitely